Hey Washington, I'm Julie Barrett, founder of Conservative Ladies of Washington, and I know a lot of our friends are feeling a little discouraged about the governor's race and feeling like, the establishment Republicans won again. And so I want to share with you some of the legislative races where there was a so-called establishment candidate running against a conservative, and those establishment candidates were extremely well funded. In fact, Republican leadership spent $1 million in those races to oppose the conservative candidates in those races. So we've got in the 18th district, we've got Brad Benton, who is a conservative running for the Senate, and he prevailed over the moderate Republican, who is also a current representative in Olympia in the 18th district. In District 17, you have John Lay, who's running for the House. The moderates ran a lot of opposition against him. He was endorsed by the Clark County GOP and was the clear winner of that race. We'll go on to the general. In the 26th district, which is Kitsap County, Jesse Young prevailed over the very well-funded moderate Republican that was also running for that seat. Jesse held that seat prior to 2022 when he ran for the Senate and lost to Democrat Emily Randall. He's running to get his House seat back there. So that's a great win there. In the second legislative district, we have Senator Jim McCune, who handily won against the moderate Republican who was put up by the Republican leadership to oust him from his seat. He won that race handily and goes on to the general. Also in District 2 is Matt Marshall, who's running for the House. He's running for J.T. Wilcox's open House seat against John Snazza. There were actually 4 candidates on the ballot, and Matt Marshall came out ahead of all of them. He and John Snazza will be on the general ballot in November. 2 Republicans. Matt is endorsed by Conservative Ladies of Washington, and he is the most conservative candidate in that race. Also, a well-funded moderate Republican race was up in the 10th legislative district, which is Whidbey Island, Oak Harbor area. And Kerry Kennedy, a strong conservative, also won that race. And that would be a huge opportunity to flip that seat from blue to red. So I want to encourage you who may be feeling discouraged right now to put your effort and energy into one of these races. I'm gonna have them listed below so that you can look them up, check out their websites, donate to these people, reach out, find out how you can volunteer, get a yard sign if you live in their district. But no matter where you're from around the state, you can donate to anyone, anywhere. And we really encourage you to adopt a conservative candidate, especially if you live in a very solid blue district. These people need your help, and this is a great way that you can put your conservative energy behind great candidates who we really need to win this year and start making conservative headway in Olympia. All of these seats are either open or they would be flipped, and we really can't afford to lose a single seat in Olympia. So please consider putting some energy and effort into helping these candidates get across the finish line in November.